Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am creating this makeup look using the Twilight and Dusk palette by Ucanbe. It's kind of golden, a little bit pinky, a little bit red, and a little bit of a bronzed face. So if you are interested in getting to know this palette a little bit better, because the colours are so nice, then keep on watching. So I have already prepped my skin with skincare. I've used the tea tree toner by The Body Shop, and I've also moisturised with the vitamin E moisture cream. So for primer, I'm going to use the NYX Angel Veil primer. And we're going to do the eyeshadow before we do the foundation. So I'm just going to put down some concealer on my eyelids. And I'm going to be using the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C1. And then from the palette that we're going to be using today, which is the Twilight and Dusk palette by Ucanbe, which is a really lovely palette, I am going to take shade Royal just to set all the concealer that I've just applied. I'm going to go all over the lid and all the way up to the brow. So now we are going to go in with the shade Blazing, which is this mid-brown shade here, and I'm going to put that all in my crease using a fluffy blending brush. You can take this shade slightly higher than your crease as well. Once that's done, we are just going to go in with the shade Amethyst, which is this really nice mid-pink dusty colour. And that's going to go just underneath where we put the shade Blazing. And we're also going to run that shade Amethyst just underneath the waterline. And then we're going to take that same fluffy blending brush that we used for Amethyst and Blazing, and we're going to take this exciting shade, Turkish Delight, and we're going to layer that on top of Blazing and Amethyst. And we're also going to place Turkish Delight just on the waterline as well, just under the waterline. And then before we go any further, I'm just going to make sure that the lines and the edges of Turkish Delight are just blended nicely. I'm going to take that same big fluffy blending brush that we applied Royal with. I'm not going to use any more product, I'm just going to use what was left on the brush and just sweep it around the edges. And this will just really tone it down if that's what you're looking for. And we'll make sure that all of the edges are blended nicely. And if you lose any colour that you wanted to keep, you can just layer some more colour on. And I'm just going to go back in with Turkish Delight. I'm not going to apply any more to the blending brush, but I'm just going to put some more colour back in. Just like that. And then I'm just going to take the shade Retrograde here, which is a really nice shimmery champagne colour. I'm just going to take that on my finger and we're going to apply that to our inner corners. I'm just going to take the concealer that I used earlier and the tiniest little dab. And then just very gently blend that out. And then on an eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take the shade Blood Moon, which is this shimmer shade here, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid where I've just applied that concealer. And with shimmers, you do want to pat it on, you don't want to drag it, because that's when you're going to get fallouts if you drag it. So just pat that on to the lid. And then with the fluffy blending brush that we used earlier, we are going to blend the edges. And this will also help the shades above that you applied earlier and the shade on your lid to combine and kind of work together. And then because some of that shimmer was removed with the blending, we're going to go back in. Now we just need to remove the fallout. And then just to finish off the eyes, I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs eyeliner gel pen in the shade Earthquake. It's basically just a brown gel eyeliner. I'm going to apply that to my top waterline and to my bottom waterline as well. And then I'm going to apply my favourite mascara, and that is the Happy Go Lash Mascara by The Body Shop. And I'm going to apply that to my top and bottom lashes. then we are gonna do the rest of the face. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more primer just across my cheeks, because I find that foundation has a little bit of a hard time sticking to that area for some reason. I don't really know why. And then we're going to apply some concealer under the eyes. I'm just going to go in with the Revolution Conceal and Define concealer that I used earlier in the shade C1. And then we're going to go in with foundation, and today we're going to be using the Revlon Colorstay foundation in the shade 200 Nude, the normal to dry formula. Okay, once the foundation is on, I'm just going to quickly do the eyebrows, and I use the Body Shop 3-in-1 eyebrow pen in the shade light brown. I do have two of these pens. One is empty and the other still has product in it, so I use the empty mascara wand type brush just to brush through my brows, and then I use the actual product to apply, and then I'll brush them through again at the end. And then we're going to do some contouring, and today I will be using the Younique Duet. It's the contouring and highlighting pen. I never use the highlighting bit, and this is the contouring bit. This is the shade Dark. I don't even know if they still do this. That's a really annoying brush. I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques contour brush.
Get rid of the chins.
And we're going to go in with a bronzer, and I'm going to use the Bourjois chocolate bronzer. And then I'm going to take a big fluffy blending brush with just a touch of powder, and I'm going to use the Rimmel Clear Complexion Clarifying Powder in Transparent. It's just gone all over my jeans. And then for lips, I'm going to use this Luscious lip stain. I don't know what brand it is, but when I find out, I'll put it in the description box below so that you can grab it if you want it. It's in the shade 611 Amber Rose. I think it just matches this eye look perfectly, and it's dried matte, so I'm going to add a little bit of gloss, just clear gloss over the top. And I'm just going to add these really pretty earrings. They are a moon and a star, and they were from Fashion World online. And that is the makeup look finished. I've also just filmed a video on how to get this hair using one tool, and that video will probably be up available for you to watch the Wednesday after this video is up, so watch out for that if you are interested in waving your hair. Rosie, go out? You want to go out? What's the matter?